Hello and welcome to our Tier 1 race here in Russia. The boys are racing tonight around Sochi. It's going to be an interesting race tonight. And we see now the drivers going out on track. Let's see who's first. We have the first driver on track is Mirakuda, the reserve tonight for He's reserving for AlphaTauri tonight, and we will stay on board with him for his first flying lap. Let me check if the stream is working. Alright, stream is working fine, and we are now focusing back on the racing. Also, we see now a few drivers are going out on the medium compound tire. They are trying the alternative strategy for the race, but as we saw in the tier 2 yesterday, they did only a few laps and they went back to the soft tire, but this is tier 1, these guys know how to deal with it. So I'm actually curious to see. Alright, Mirakuda now on his starting his flying lap. Let's see how he will do actually. We have a few yellow flags, sector 2 and 3, but nothing really serious I think. It's sector 1, Mirakuda, his sector 1 is 134, 34 flat for him. As he goes now a bit wide there, but he doesn't invalidate his lap. The weather looks fine to me. I don't think it's going to rain during this session, but maybe in the race will rain. I'm not sure though. I don't have the weather information. As Monaco retired, not sure why. Maybe he lost it there. But Mirakuda now approaching the last few corners here at Sochi. As almost everyone is on track. And his first flying lap will be 1:33.4 for him on the soft tire. And George now going second with a 1:32.3, and what a lap from AMS Dark there. Dark goes on the virtual pole position with a 1:31.4 on the medium compound tire. That's a great lap for him. Fraser Petrie with a 1:32.3, and Lau Kuavice with a 1:34.2 on the medium compound tire. As we see that Shepard's getting closer to Dark with a 1:31.5, but not enough. Fusebird with a 1:31.9 on the medium compound tire, but we have there Occusive going flat out to the virtual pole position with a 1:31 flat on the medium compound tire. What a drive from him. What a lap from him actually. As we are staying now on board with Tong, driver for the Ferrari, is approaching the last few corners. And his time will be a 131.7. That's good enough for P6 for him. As I'm seeing now, Vilite P5 with a 131.6 and Razor P4 with a 131.6. Very close times from the guys there. As the Fusy Bird is on a slow lap now. Ostapan invalidated his lap now, going back into the pit lane. As I'm looking at Jason now, he's improving by a bit on his previous lap, but will that be enough for him? Fusy Bird was on a lap, I think. No, he went into the pit lane. As you see, Fraser now invalidated his lap. I think Puno was on a first lap, yes. And he goes P13 with a 133.3 from Puno. Accuracy now into the pits. Razor also going to the pits. I don't know what happened to Tong. But his teammate and him are on a slow lap at the moment. So we have now two drivers in top 3 on the medium compound tire. Very impressive times by them. Now Dark choose to go on the soft, so he will improve a lot on his time. But very impressive times from the guys in top 3 there with the medium tires. As Vilite tries to improve on his previous lap, but he was 1/10 slower, so let's see. No, I think he's going to the pit lane. I think he's going to the pits. Yeah, he's going to the pits. Let's see who's on a lap. There, Jason on a slow lap. Right behind him, no, Laukovic is improving though, but I think he already aborted his lap. George on his out lap on the soft tire. We see there the Alpha Tower is both on their out laps, but we will stay on board with Ostapen. Right, I'm back. I was checking something, but yeah, we are now looking at Ostapen. He's starting his first flying lap, and let's see where he'll put his Alpha Tauri. So far, it looks good from him. We have 8 minutes left from this session, and oh, as I'm looking now, Ostapen invalidated his lap. A lot of guys are now on their out laps. As Dark retired from the race. Let's go on with Ostapen. I think Dark crashed into the wall. And he retired from the quali session. He's in P2 now, but we know, with the track improvements, obviously see now his teammates spinning around on his out lap. With the track improvements, maybe he could have improved a bit more, but P2 is still a good position for him, and I think he will start on the medium tire as he has set his fastest lap on the medium tire. Oh, we see there Nico facing the wrong way. He must have spun there. Fusy Bird, let's stay on board with him. Very fast driver here in FWR. driving for Mercedes. He's at the top in the championship, drivers championship, and let's see where he'll put his Mercedes in the leaderboard. Okyusif still on the virtual pole position at the moment. And his time will be 1:31.6. He did improve by 3/10, but not enough for top 3. He's now P4. Nasher now on his first flying lap. Not really improving though, but he's still there, trying to get a better time. George improving by 5/10, sorry. So that will be a mega lap for him. Also, Kusif goes now the 1:30.3 on the soft tire. What a lap from him. Good, very good lap from him. Now he extends the gap even more. As George goes into P4 with a 1:31.5. Very good lap from George. He improved by 7/10 there. I was checking my mic, so it works fine at the moment. But yeah, who's on the flying lap? We see there Fraser. Ostapen is now P2 with a 1:30.8, but that's not enough, man. That's not enough, you know. Kyosif is 5/10 faster at the moment, so oh, we see here Fraser spinning around into the wall, and he has lost the front left tire. Yes, very unlucky for him. He was improving though, but now he's P11 as someone else improved. I'm not sure who that was. But he's still a very big gap between Okusiv and Ostapen there, almost 5/10s. But the drivers still have time to do one lap or maybe two. Now Puno is a P15, looking to gain a few places. Now he's improving by almost 5/10s though, so that will be a mega lap for him at the moment. Now approaching the last few corners here. And crossing the finish line goes only P14 with a 1:32.3. I think that's another fast lap in a row. Not sure though. I think that's it. Jason not really improving, but Alpine guys are very close to each other, so very good points for them if they can keep their positions during the race. Fraser invalidated. Dong also invalidated. He was 1/10 faster. Oh, we see the Lauquavitz spinning around. He needs to be careful for the other drivers, but he's now P14 reserve from tier 2 as he moves out of Alpine's way. Let's see who's that McLaren. Puno is still on a fast lap. No, he's on a slow lap at the moment. Right behind him, Nasher. The guys are preparing for a new flying lap as they have 3 minutes left from this session. Some yellow flags in sector 3 as everyone is so close to each other. Everyone is about to start the new flying lap. Shepard's now I think on a flyer. But we will stay here on board with Razor. He is improving by 2 tenths at the moment, P8, and he's looking now maybe for P3 from this guy. Oh, almost lost the rear end there. But he crosses the finish line, P3 with a 1:31.2. Very great lap from him, as the Aston Martins are in very good positions for the race, as I would say. He's still a reserve for Tier 1 today, so amazing lap from this guy. Shepard's now improving by a few, almost 1/10, half a tenth. Razor retired from the race. He knows himself that was a great lap from him, and he retired from the race. Fusey Bird 3 tenths faster. But let's see now. We are on board with the Nation now. He's about to finish his flying lap. In the house, his teammate Dark P4 already retired. But can Nation gain some positions now? Yes, he can. He goes P8. Very good lap from Nation. Improves by 8 tenths. As we see there, I think Jason on his out lap. And we have Red Bull of Vilite now approaching the last few corners. Let's see if Vilite can gain a few places, or maybe even one. P9 is also very good. And no, he lost 2 tenths there. He remains P10. As a Fusey Bird still 1/10 faster. And he goes P3 with a 1:31.1. Impressive lap from him as he puts his Mercedes at the front. You see here the Mercedes doing the... I think that was a tow for Nico there from Fusey Bird. As Ostapen and is now about to set a new flying lap. Improving by a bit though, but still he needs to find 5/10 if he wants virtual pole position. Oh no, he invalidated his lap, that's unfortunate. Jason invalidated too. Shepard's improving now. And he's looking to gain a few places. Maybe P5, P7, P6. As you see there, Laukuavice crashed into the wall. Unlucky for him. I think Ostapen has time for a new flying lap. And Shepard goes P3 with a 1:31.1. No, Ostapen has no more time and he finishes P2. Ostapen on his last flying lap, not really improving. George is about to finish his flying lap. Will he improve though? Okusiv Okusiv sets the fastest lap now with the 1:30.2. He extends his gap even more there by 6 tenths. Very good lap from him. Very, very fast driver here in the FWR. As George gains 2 places, I was looking at the stream. George gains 2 places and now P6. Also a good lap from him. As we are now about to start the race. This is our grid for the race with Okusiv P1, P2, Ostapen, P3, Shepard's, P4 Fusey Bird, P5 Razor, P6 George, P7 Dark, P8 Jason, P9 Nation, P10 Vilite, P11 Tong, P12 Razor, P13 Griff, P14 Nico, P15 Puno, P16 Laukuavice, P17 Miracuda, P18 Vijaxo, and P19 Monaco with his unlucky retirement during this quali session. And it looks like we will have a dry race at the moment, but you never know what happens during the race, so we'll find out for sure. Also, the drivers after the race can also enjoy the free practice too in the real life Formula One, as they are racing in the USA. Right, we are about here to start the race. The guys are now on the formation lap, warming up their tires for the start. Let me do some settings here. Right, everything is okay, I think. It's going to be a very interesting race here. Let me check the tires actually. So we have yes, we have dark on the medium compound tire, and all right, dark on the medium compound tire, and everyone else behind Fraser is also on the medium. So yeah, different strategies for the race. Let's see what strategy will be the best. We will never know. I mean, we will know during the race, of course. Guys, if you are watching the stream, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We appreciate that a lot, as we see now a spin from Occlusive. That's, you know, the best strategy to warm up your tires during the formation lap. So, yes. As you see to try. Okay, never mind. I thought they were ghosted, but then that happens when they put their cars into the correct grid spots. As we are now about to start the race here in FWR Tier 1 at Sochi. Five red lights and away we go in the Russian Grand Prix. Looks like Okusiv has got a really good start, and Ostapen right behind him there. He will use the slipstream to overtake him. Maybe it looks like he's going now side by side into the first turn on the outside. Okusiv will stay in front there. No. Ostapen has better traction there. Ostapen has got a better traction. Fusibar P3, P4 Shepard. Looks like Razor did overtake George. As we see now, who was that? Okusiv, I think. Okusiv almost lost the car there, and he goes P5. Very clean starting from the boys. As you see, there are some moves from the Alpine and the McLaren. Looks like Alpine overtook the Aston Martin. Jason with a move on Okusiv. Okusiv lost a few places there at the start, but everyone kept it clean so far. Looks like Dark gained one place with the medium tires. As we have now someone crashed there into the wall. That's Miracuda. Maybe he lost it, I'm not sure, but we have now a virtual safety car. Good start from Ostapen though. Very good battles from them in turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, the better traction, better exit from turn 2 there. Also, everyone kept it clean so far though. No big incidents between the drivers, so that's what we like to see. But now everyone needs to keep their focus at the Delta. Otherwise, they will get a drive-through penalty, and that's very annoying. As we see now, two drivers already pitted. That's Tonga and Monaco. Maybe they had a front wing damage, or they are going for another strategy. But yeah, I'm not sure. As we now restart the race, no one has got a drive-through, and we see their Nasher with an overtake on the Vilaiti. Vilaiti looking back to overtake Nasher. They are side by side there. Nasher goes a bit wide, but I think they are still side by side. No, he will fall back now. Verstappen leading from Fusey Bird there with almost 1 second gap. Now Jason is right behind Dark there as Razor. I think he braked a bit too late, and we see there I think George was looking for a move, but he will stay behind for now. Everyone so close here in front. As we see there, Nico with a move on Vilaiti, and McLaren and the Ferrari side by side here, and Griff will stay in front of Puno. Griff sets now the fastest lap with a 1:37.2. See there, Vilaiti and Nico fighting for the P11, but Nico will stay in front on the medium compound tires. Vilaiti might be struggling a bit there, and we see there some moves here between George and Dark. Dark is now P4, Razor, George right behind him. I don't know what's happening there, but everyone is so close to each other side by side. You see there Alpine and Aston Martin side by side. Jason will stay in front, I think. QC P7, his teammate right behind him. As we see Razor, he was looking for a move, but he will stay behind. I think, or he got over. Ah no, Fraser overtook Razor. Good overtaking by him. I thought Razor was behind him. As you see, there are great battles between the Ferrari and the Red Bull, Vilaiti, as they are now side by side here into the last chicane. Looks like Vilaiti going for the move, but he brakes a bit too late, and he touched Nico and spun around. That's unfortunate for him. And as we see the Razor pitting, maybe for a new front wing or for other strategy. And we see here Dark with a move on Shepard. Good overtake by Dark there. He has a really good, really strong pace on those mediums, but Shepard might be looking back to overtake Dark. He's looking in the inside, but he'll stay behind for now. As everyone is so close here, as George now went a bit wide there. And Alpine is side by side with Alfa Romeo. Jason with a move on George. No, they are still side by side. No, Occlusive is side by side with George. They are keeping it very clean so far. And Occlusive with a move on George. Good job for him. And also Fraser joining the battle. A lot of overtakes here during lap 4 here at Sochi. Jason now with an overtake on his teammate. You know, maybe team orders there. We are not sure though. And Shepard got very close there. Occlusive is so close to Shepard though. He really wants to overtake him. Trying to switch back now. Yeah, he almost got a very good exit, but he did touch the curb there. 22 laps remaining from this race. As now Okusiv has got a DRS, Shepherds too, but Jason has no DRS and he's at danger now. Okusiv will stay behind for now. As Okusiv really wants to make a move on Shepherds to get back into maybe top 3. As a slightly touch from Okusiv there, but no, not a really big deal. As Fraser here also looking at the guys in front. He might wanna join them. Okusiv was very close there. You see their GRS train has been formed here. So it's very hard to overtake. Shepherds has no more ERS, so Okusiv will take the advantage of that. Verstappen still leading from Fusibird, but Fusibird might be looking for a move now. No, he will stay behind for now. He was looking to the left of Verstappen, but there was not enough place. As we see there, Verstappen and Shepard side by side now. They are still side by side here. Let's see who will stay in front. Yeah, Okusiv is in front now. So Shepard is looking to the outside. No switchback. He did have a really good exit, but will that be enough? No, he is staying behind. Very wise choice from Shepherds. But still looking for a move now. He has got a better exit there. No, he spun around. He spun around. That's unlucky. Not sure what happened. But yeah, he's now P12. Now Jason is a danger because he has no DRS and Okusiv is coming really fast from behind. I think Okusiv might be looking for a move now. He has more ERS than Jason, I think, and with the DRS advantage, that will be an easy pass. Yes, good job for Okusiv. Jason P5, Okusiv P4 now. Okusiv now chasing the top 3 guys, as you see there. Also Puno with a move on the Nico for P10 and Nico P11 at the moment. Tong and Shepherds pitted for the medium compound tire. Fusibird still very close behind Verstappen. So will he go for he's trying maybe to save some tires, or maybe he's just putting some pressure on Verstappen. Looks like Fusibird has a lot of ERS, and Verstappen is actually using his ERS way more than Fusibird, so Fusibird strategy working very good now. Fusibird has insane amount of ERS, and he will might have the chance to overtake Verstappen on the next straight, but I think he's just trying to stay behind to put some pressure on Verstappen. He's waiting for some mistakes from Verstappen, but yeah, you know, sometimes it's very tricky to follow behind because of the dirty air and things like that. But yeah, so far it's working for Fusibird. Look at Fusibird, his URS 74%, and Verstappen only 14%. That's a huge difference there. As we see there, The guys, McLaren and Alpine side by side. Fraser will stay in front. No, Jason has got better exit there. But the Fraser with the he has got more speed out of nowhere. And Jason braked a bit too late and went also a bit wide there. Griff following George closely from behind, putting the pressure on him. But I think he will have a chance now with the DRS, no? Yes, DRS activated and is approaching George very fast, looking to the left side of George. Yeah, that was an easy pass for Griff as he has the DRS advantage. He goes now into P7 and George falls behind P8. And we have some yellow flag sector 2, that's Tong, I think. Tong has binned it, and we have the first safety car for this race. Tong crashed there. Yeah, we see he lost it there by himself, I think. Crashed into the wall and lost his tire. And now that's going to be interesting. We see there was Tappen pitting, but Fusiber staying out. That's very interesting from him. Very bold move from Fusiber. Maybe he wanted to pit, but I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he forgot to pit or he didn't want to pit as Lauko Vice now with a 5 seconds time penalty. That's very unfortunate for him. And everyone else, the most guys are pitting beside the guys on the mediums. And we have the only driver, Nico, on the hard tire. So our leaderboard at the moment, we have Fusiber leading, Dark behind him with on the medium tires. Griff, P3, P4 Puno, P5 Vijaxo with a penalty, P6 Verstappen, P7 Occlusive right behind him. So it's going to be interesting as Occlusive is behind Verstappen right now. P8 Fraser, P9 Jason, P10 George, P11 Nasher, P12 Nico, P13 Razor, P14 Shepherds, P15 Vilaiti, P16 Lauko Vice, and the last driver P17 Monaco with an unlucky race for him so far. And I think the safety car will go in this lap, I think. And we have also the beautiful Aston Martin safety car here. Looks very good from behind. And we get a message from race control. Safety car will go in this lap, and Fusey Bird will have the opportunity to restart the race. Let me put the telemetry on. So yeah, you know, Fusey Bird needs to keep a constant speed for the restart, otherwise he will get penalized for not doing that. You know, it's very dangerous for the guys behind us. They don't know if the race already started, restarted, has been restarted or not. That's why he needs to keep a constant speed. And it looks like Fusey Bird does that well. And I think he's restarting the race right now. Looks like he got good start, but you know, Dark very close behind him. As we see, have a yellow flag. We have there someone spun, Laukovic I think spun. But we see there the McLaren was looking for a move. The McLaren and Alpine right behind Fraser and Jason they were trying to make a move on each other. As you see there, Dark is still very close to Fusey Bird. I think the medium tires are performing better now. As you see there, Ostapen falls behind Okusiv with a move on Vijaxo there. They are keeping it clean so far. Vijaxo losing a few places there. Frazen overtakes him too. Vijaxo falls P9 now. We said Vilight with a move on Razor behind. And in front here you see the Alpha Tauri of Ostapen. Side by side with Puno, but very good move by Ostapen there. As Okusiv is following right behind Ostapen. They're going side by side here. Ostapen and Okusiv, the two fastest driver here. Trying to switch back. They're still side by side going into the hard chicane. We see their Grief with the spun there, but unlucky that he got ghosted. Otherwise would have been very dangerous. And Okusiv with a really great move on Ostapen there. Oh, that was a very scary moment for Ostapen. Oh my god. You see there the Haas, I think, Nasher. Nasher P9 at the moment. Alpine of Shepherds now looking for a move on Nasher. As he tries here to brakes later, and he does that. Great move by Shepherds there. Look how close Vijaxo is to Nasher. He's also looking for a move on the outside. And he does that very well. Good job from the guys. As we see there, the McLarens having a fight with each other. You see there's some yellow flags behind. Not sure what's happening. Oh, we have there someone spun there. You see there, Vilight is spun around. No, that was Vilight. That wasn't Vilight. That was Vijaxo spinning around. Yeah, with those tires it's very hard. As George got 3 seconds time penalty. Still have a yellow flag there. Not sure what's happening. As they are side by side here, Nashor and Razor. And we see there Dark with a move on the Fusey Bird. It looks like the medium tires are performing better than the old soft tires. And great job from Dark. As looks like Fusey Bird struggling a bit with his soft tire. Verstappen now with a move here on the inside. They're still side by side. Yeah, he does overtake Verstappen. Great move by him. As we have there, I think a McLaren struggling a bit for grip. He goes now into the pits. A few drivers going actually into the pits. But didn't pit during the safety car. As you see, Fusey Bird side by side with Okusiv looking to P2 again. But still stay in front, and Ostapen joins the battle between Fusey Bird and Okusiv. And Ostapen does overtake Fusey Bird as he's struggling with his tires at the moment. You see there, P8 Monaco, really good restart from him actually. Really good restart, he's now P8 and he's already in points, but you know, he's a fast driver and can gain even more places if he can keep it clean on track. Still now Ostapen did overtake Okusiv, I think. Yeah, Okusiv was P2, I didn't see that, but now Okusiv has chance again to overtake Ostapen on the straight. Ostapen has no DRS, so that will be an easy pass for Okusiv. And Okusiv is now looking for a move on Dark, as Dark is on the old medium tires and has no DRS. That will be a very easy pass, as he was very close to the wall there. Ostapen was looking also for a move, but will stay behind. Very close battles here in front. As Ostapen looking to the inside, trying to brake later, but that's very tricky because he wasn't fully side by side and he gets now a 3 seconds time penalty. That's very unfortunate for him there. He just touched the white line. The game is very broken because he just touched the white line. Don't think that was too bad. But you know, he already got 2 warnings, so. As you see there right behind George with a move on Vilaiti. Did Okusiv just did Ostapen just touch the wall there? Yeah, I see some yellow flags there. Shepard I think spun around, and Ostapen now easy overtake on the Dark. And Fraser did overtake Fusibird now too. Fusibird will have to pit soon because he's only losing places at the moment. And yeah, he will pit right now. Okusiv sets now the fastest lap with a 1:33.3. But let's stay here on board with Jason, as Dark losing a few places here to the guys in front. Jason also with an easy overtake on Dark, as he's on the old medium compound tire and has no DRS. As Laukovic again with that 3 seconds time penalty. That will be interesting to see when Dark will pit actually. Maybe he's waiting for another safety car. As you see, there are some battles here behind between George and Violaiti. George now side by side with Violaiti here. On the outside, Vilaiti looking again for a move. And really well done from Vilaiti with the late braking. I think he's racing with no line, so that's very impressive. Good battles from the guys here. Oh, George almost lost his Alfa Romeo there. Also Laukovic and P8. What a drive from this guy. And he's very close to Griff. He can score very good points if he keeps it clean to the end. He's also only a reserve for tier 1, so that's very good for him. And we see there Dark pitting for the soft tire. I think 10 laps will be enough for the soft tire. So let's see. I want to see some good overtakes from Dark here. The comeback to be top 3, top 5. We will see. He's now P10, still in the points though. And his first overtake will be Vijay. So as we have here we have here a fight between George and Vilaiti. You know, they are overtaking each other every straight because if George is in front, he has no DRS, and this Vilaiti is in front, he has also no DRS. So they are doing that every lap. But they are keeping it clean though. As Laukovic with an overtake on Griff, I didn't catch that, but good job from him. Good job for him. And Griff now back again with an overtake, same as George and Vilaiti. They are just overtaking each other on the straight with the DRS. And we see now Dark, his first overtake on Razor, on Vijaxo, sorry. Easy pass on the straight. We'll keep an eye on this guy as he's making his comeback on the fresh softs. The next car is Razor. 3.4 seconds gap between them. He's also on the old medium tire, so he'll pit soon, I think. As there are only 10 laps left of this race. So far, pretty clean race actually. So a lot of overtakes, just how a race should be. And the gap is now only 1.5 seconds between Dark and Razor, as Fusibird has overtaken P. Jackson there. And we see their Griff side by side with Laukovice. And the Griff overtakes Laukovice for P6. As Ostap Okusiv leading the race without a penalty. And we have Razor. What happened to Razor? I think he spun. Razor spun, and there is a safety car again. I think Dark should stay out though. Dark should stay out. And we have here a safety car again. And Dark, yes, Dark is staying out. I think Razor lost it by himself there. And Dark now, let's see if the safety car will help him. I'm looking forward to the restart. Going to be an interesting restart. And I know what happened there to Okusiv, but he's now behind us, behind Ostapon. And Dark is P3 at the moment. Dark P3, we have P4 Jason, P5 Fraser, P6 Monaco, P7 Griff, P8 Lauquavice, P9 Fusy Bird, P10 Vijaxo, P11 Nature, P12 Elite, P13 Shepherd, P14 Puno, P15 George, and P16 Nico. Alright, I was checking the stream. I think the safety car will go in next lap. Still 16 drivers remain driving this race. Only 3 retirements. Verstappen needs to be careful because he has got a penalty, so yeah, he needs to create a gap if he wants to do something with that penalty. Dark on the 3 laps old soft tire. Let's see how this tire will perform during the restart. Might be tricky. Monaco P6, very good race from this guy. He had a very unlucky qualifying session, and he also started from the last position. I think he also got unlucky with some overtakes right behind there. He pitted, I think, for a front wing. I'm not sure though, but he pitted very early, I think. But now he's P6, very good points for him. So if he can keep it clean further on, it will be an awesome race for him. As Alfie now saying in the chat that he's watching the race on his holiday. So I hope you have a great holiday, Alfie, and we are waiting for you come race again in FWR. And we just got a message from race control. The safety car will go in this lap, and Verstappen will restart the race. He needs to keep a constant speed, otherwise he'll get penalized. And he's waving there to warm up the tires a bit. And I think we are back racing there. Verstappen with a great restart there. Okusiv very a bit behind there. Dark and Jason very close to Dark there. He might be looking for a move, but not now. And we see there the Ferrari, Fusy Bird and Lauquavice side by side there. Lauquavice will stay in front. Lauquavice with a very good drive tonight. Fusy Bird was looking for a move on him, but not for now. Maybe on the next straight. As you see there, George, maybe... I think George tried to go into the inside of Puno, but he chose to stay behind for now. Also, a Fusy Bird on the outside of Lauquavice. I think Lauquavice didn't expect that, but minor contact between them. Fusy Bird will have a chance again on the straight, more ERS, I think. Side by side, let's see who will break later. And I think Fusebird tried to break later, but also Laukovic keeping it clean. A bit of contact between them, but nothing more than that, as Laukovic outbreaks himself there. Shepard's taking advantage of that. Laukovic was looking for a move back there, and Neischer and Vijaxo were side by side. Slightly contact between them, and Vijaxo spun around, and we see there Vilaiti, I think. No, Puno. I think Puno touched Neischer, and yeah, he was ghosted a bit too late, I think. That's very unfortunate from them. As we see there, Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull of George. George stays behind, the Red Bull stays in front. Now Griffo was looking for a move on Monaco, but he braked a bit too late and touched the rear of Monaco there. A lot of overtakes here at the restart. As I am looking now at Dark, his gap between him and Okusev is 1.7, so the 5 laps old soft tires do make the difference here. See Vilaiti fighting with Vijaxo as Vilaiti overtook him. Good move by him. And Griff here with a move on the Monaco, maybe switch back here. Nah, it's very hard. We need a very good mechanical grip there, so it's also very easy to lose the car. As we see, I think someone spun around, and yeah, that's Vijaxo. Vijaxo spun around in the Williams. And we got the race DRS enabled now. Oh, and what happened there? Oh, they're side by side there, but I think it was a bit too close for comfort between them. And Vijaxo wants to pit, and Neischer was actually side by side with him. I'm not sure what they tried there. As Ostapen, Okusev with a move on Ostapen. I didn't catch that though. Still, Ostapen has got a 3 seconds time penalty, I think, so Okusev was pretty safe behind him, but great move by Ostapen. Now Fraser also following behind Jason. Dark struggling there with the pace. Jason and Fraser might look for a move on Dark, as he's slowing them down a bit. And yeah, you know, Dark has no more ERS, I think, and DRS activated for Jason, and easy pass for him. And Fraser will be the next driver to overtake Dark. His pace is just not there right now. Oh, and Fraser almost lost it there. Too much curb, and he unsettled the car there. But Fraser should, no, I think he's too far behind though for a move on him. As we see there, Fusebird and Monaco side by side. And Fusebird with a move, no, they're still side by side though. Monaco tries to brake later, but yeah, Fusebird will stay in front. I mean, Fusebird overtakes him, very good overtake by Fusebird. As Okusev now looking to the win, only 3 laps remaining, and what happened there though? And there's a safety car, safety car for the last 3 laps. I didn't know there could be a safety car, but I really don't know what happened to Fraser. I actually don't know what happened to him. But I think the safety car will actually go in this lap though, so I'm not sure. I really don't know what happened between Fraser and Dark there. But yeah, they are staying out because I think that will be a short safety car. I think the safety car will actually go in this lap though, because there are not so many laps remaining from this race. So yeah, Jason now P3, P4. Yeah, I actually don't know what happened to Fraser. As Laukovice has just retired from the race. I'm not sure why. He might have damage. He might have damage, you know. Yeah, but unfortunate for Laukovice, he actually had a great race today. But yeah, unfortunately he had to retire. And this is I think the third safety car today. And the safety car will go in this lap, I think. I think I saw the race control message. And you know, QC needs to keep a constant speed, otherwise he will get penalized. And he's about now to restart the race. And Ostapen right behind him. Jason is actually very close to Ostapen there. Might be looking for a move. Slipstream very powerful here. And I think, will he try to go? No, he will stay behind for now. Ostapen was looking actually for a move on Okyusif. Also, Okyusif goes very wide there. Goes too deep. And Ostapen side by side with Okyusif there. Stay in front. And Jason joining the fight too there. That will be very important because Jason has no penalty, but Ostapen does. And now Okyusif side by side with Jason. Jason overtakes Okyusif. Okyusif needs to be very patient and careful because there is only one lap remaining after this one. And if Okyusif doesn't overtake Jason, Jason will win this race because of Verstappen and his penalties. Great move by Jason, right? Yes, let's see how they will do as Fusibird gets very close to Griff there. And he sends this down the inside of Griff. Still side by side. Oh, Griff almost lost it, but good move by Fusibird. He really sent it down the inside there. Sector 3 yellow flags, I think that's Vijak, so he spun around. But now that's the battle for the win actually. Jason and Okyusif. Okyusif now has no DRS, I think. And Jason there with defending moves. Will stay behind for now. Okyusif will stay behind for now. You might be looking for a move on the next straight. As we see there, yellow flags. Yeah, that's Vijak, so he lost it again, I think. Unfortunate for him. No, Okyusif got a 3 seconds time penalty. Oh, that's so unlucky for him actually. I think Jason will be our race winner if he doesn't get a penalty. Oh, Okyusif with a moment there. I think Dark will be on the podium, and Fusibird P4, I think. And Jason has no more ERS, but Okusef is too far behind to make a move on him. As Nico overtakes Vilati for P9 there. And we see there are some yellow flags. That's a Ferrari, I think, of Griff. Of Fusebird. What's happened to Fusebird actually? I'm not sure what happened to Fusebird as I'm still looking at this fight. And we have here Ostappen winning the race, but he will fall down because of the penalties. Jason is our race winner. Ostappen P2, Dark P3, Okusif P4, P5 Monaco. What a great race from Monaco today. P6 Shepherds, P7 Fusebird. Oh, I need to see again the leaderboards. But yeah, driver of the day in Monaco, well deserved. As we see there, the driving celebrating the podiums. We have Jason P1, P2 Ostappen, P3 Dark, P4 Cusif, P5 Monaco, P6 Shepherds, P7 Fusibird, P8 Griff, P9 George, P10 Vilati, P11 Nico, P12 Nasher, P13 Puno, P14 Vijaxo, P15 Aquavice, P16 Fraser, P17 Razor, P18 Tong, and last guy P19 Miracuda. That was our race here in Tier 1, and was a great race today. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, Thursday.